Hi folks, my name is Ryan and I am from ORS Cross Country Skis Direct in Vermont. I am at our retail store, Onion River Sports. That's what the ORS stands for. We're in Montpelier, Vermont. And I'm going to talk about Rossignol Backcountry skis right now. We've got 3 models on our site. A few of them are in specific packages. I'm going to explain to you what the heck is going on with each one. There's the BC65 right here. We got the BC70. The BC stands for Backcountry, by the way. And we've got the BC90, and the numbers refer to the width in the shovel. So super original names for these skis, but it makes sense to me. So I'm going to tell you the difference between each one. And I'm going to start out with the BC65. Here it is. We love this ski because this is a do-it-all, go-anywhere ski. The BC65 by Rossignol looks a lot like a touring ski or a compact touring ski. It's not your classic narrow in-track ski. It's wider, it's shorter, it has a little bit of side cut. But when you flip it over, you'll notice it has a full-length metal edge. And that is true of all 3 of these models, the 65, the 70, and the 90. So that full metal edge kind of puts it in the backcountry category. And backcountry means you're skiing away from that groomed surface and you're going to go explore. Maybe it's out your back door, maybe it's down a snowmobile trail and you don't know what the conditions are going to be when you get there. You want a full metal edge to give you more control for turning and stopping and slowing down on downhills and that kind of thing. And the BC65 is the sort of the narrowest and least amount of side cut of the 3. So this one is ideal for backcountry touring, meaning you're kind of kicking and gliding along. You need a ski that's pretty efficient, that's going to glide pretty well, and basically skis like a touring ski, but that full metal edge is going to give you more control. And because it's only 65 millimeters at its widest point, it will fit into a track, so if you got to go to that touring center, no problem at all. Alright? And it does have a double camber, so it kicks and glides naturally like any good Nordic ski should. But the metal edge makes it a backcountry ski. Alright, then let's skip the 70 and go to the 90. Now you're talking a big old fat floater. This thing will float through fresh snow. It'll break trail really well. It's a great bushwhacking ski. You know, you're out the backyard, you're going to explore your own land. I don't know, you don't know where you're going to end up. You want a ski that'll float in deep snow, that'll give you good control in the downhills, and that will grip on the uphills. You'll notice, as do all of these skis, by the way, there is a waxless pattern molded into the base, and that'll give you the grip you need on the hills and the rolling terrain. And Rossignol's have a positive pattern, so if you were to look at this on a flat surface, you'd notice that the scales kind of rise above the running surface of the ski, and that gives you really, really good glide on the uphills. But a lot of side cut, so it makes really nice turns on the downhill. But again, this is really for just floating, breaking through snow, and just sort of going wherever you might want to go. Not the best gliding ski on a flat surface. That's where the 65 comes in. Now, you want a little of both? You know, you want a good glide, you want to have better flotation. That's where the 70 comes in. So they're trying to find the happy medium. It's narrow enough and doesn't have quite as much side cut, so it's going to glide pretty well, but yet it is wider than the 65. It will float better, it'll break trail better, but it will just barely still fit into a groomed track. Alright? So, once again, the 65, the 70, and the 90. Backcountry touring efficiency, off-trail turning and floating capability, and then this is kind of the happy medium between the 2. Now, let's talk about boots, because boots are really where it all breaks down. So let's do it like this. There's the 65, the 70, and the 90. The 65, being a touring ski, will have a light backcountry ski, or perhaps a decent touring boot. And right here we've got the Rossignol BC, the Rossignol X5, which has a plastic cuff. That gives you just enough lateral stiffness to turn this ski, and that's what's so important. You got to have a boot that'll drive the ski. So if you're looking at a metal edge, got to make sure that your boot has some support. And the X5 by Rossignol is a touring boot that has enough support. In backcountry touring is your thing, this could be a good boot. The other option would be to go with a light backcountry boot, like the 1550. which is certainly beefier, has a lot more lateral stiffness, but it's also heavier. So, if you're thinking, well, I'm going to spend most of my time at the touring center, maybe I'll go a little off trail, but no. Mostly I just want a metal edge for control. Then the X5 by Rossi is the boot for you. And this is the boot where you want more control. You're okay with the fact that it's heavier. You want to power that ski. This boot also works great on the 70, and it could even work good on the 90. The 1550. Moving up, there's also, by the way, a women's version, and this is by Alpina. We're talking Rossignol, so I got to mention the Rossignol BC which is also a very, very nice backcountry boot, which is certainly appropriate on the 65. Great choice on the 70. And if you're looking at the 90, not a bad choice as well, but because it's such a wide ski, it really needs more power. And that is when you look at a 3-pin backcountry boot like the Alpina 1575 or even the Alpina 2175, which, as you notice, has a very tall cuff. It's plastic, it's articulating, it gives you a lot more power to that ski. So that is a really great setup right there for backcountry access. But if you're just looking to explore a little bit lighter duty, you're not so concerned about looking for the steepest terrain, this is a good choice. Could also work on this ski. The idea here is you think about where you want to go. What is your priority? Do you want the lightest weight backcountry touring? Do you want the optimum control downhill? You got to have the right boot for the right ski. So hopefully that helps. Quick little rundown on waxless. Don't call it waxless, call it less wax. You don't have to worry about kick wax, but you should stick on a liquid glide right over the scales, tip to tail. That'll keep snow from sticking and give you better glide. And ski straps are always a good idea. You don't want to be the guy walking down the street with the skis falling down. Get yourself a nice pair of ski straps. And if you really want uphill grip, this kick pattern does a great job, but a pair of skins, which will stick right to the base and give you the optimum uphill glide. You grip, you take it off at the top and you ski down, is a good choice. So we've got Black Diamond STS skins right here, and we also have the Glide Light kicker skins. Doesn't quite look like it will on the ski, but the skin will basically go right over the pattern and give you the best grip possible with a little bit of glide. Then you get to that downhill, you peel the thing off and you rip it and show everybody how cool you are with your sweet skis. So we're trying to be quick and concise here, but if you want more info, check out our website, ORS Cross Country Skis Direct, or come on down to Montpelier, Vermont, Onion River Sports, and we'd be happy to help you out. Thanks for watching. My name is Ryan, and have a great day.